Alright, everybody, it's time for special number 1. I'm going to be opening 4 Urza's Saga decks today, because Urza's Saga won out, but for all of you who wanted 4th edition, don't worry, I do have something planned for later for you guys. So, without further ado, the decks. Which one should I open? I'm going to open Tombstone, because I used to love the old Tombstone pizza commercials. What do you want on your Tombstone? Pepperoni.
Those were good commercials.
They were.
Yeah.
My Facebook is blowing up. Alright. Tombstone is open. We got a pre-constructed deck strategy guide mixed in with the cards, all sealed on an inside package. So let's try and get this open with our gloved hands.
And the booklets always have some lore inside them too. So.
Yeah, I know. I'm really excited about that. But that's if I can even get it open with these gloves.
Here, let me see the side. I could get it for you.
That is the only downside to them.
Yeah,
I can't even get it with my nails.
Might have to go in from the top.
just might. Nope, can't even get that. Okay.
Got a hanger?
There's a razor blade right there.
Razor blade overhanger. We can gently slice the top off with the razor blade without any damage.
Exactly. Going through the booklet will help.
Yeah, that also gives you an extra little safeguard of empty air.
Yep. Alright. Time to get this show on the road. The booklet. Island, 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 island. All these have tap to add blue to your mana pool, like you didn't know that. Drifting Meadow comes into play tapped. Tap, add white to your mana pool. Cycling 2, you may pay 2 and discard this card from your hand to draw a card. Play this ability as an instant. Plains. Polluted Mire comes into play tapped. Tap to add black to your mana pool. Cycling 2, you may pay 2 and discard this card from your hand to draw a card. Play this ability as an instant. Remote Isle, it's the blue. Cycling comes into play tapped land. Swamps. Alright. That's all the lands.
That's a lot of lands.
Not really.
Typical lands.
Yeah. I'm surprised it was so light on the white. Sandbar Merfolk. Blue. Summon Merfolk. 1/1. Cycling 2. Stern Proctor. 2/2. Summon Wizard. Blue. Summon Wizard. 1/2. When Stern Proctor comes into play, return target artifact or enchantment to owner's hand. Wizard Mentor. 2 and a blue. Summon Wizard. 2/2. Tap, return Wizard Mentor and target creature you control to owner's hand. Pendril Drake. 3 and a blue. Summon Drake. 2/3. Flying. Cycling 2. Another Pendril Drake. Another Pendril Drake. Sandbar Serpent. 4 and a blue. Summon Serpent. 3/4. Cycling 2. Somnophore. 2 blue. Summon Illusion. 2/2. Flying. Whenever Somnophore successfully deals damage to a player, tap target creature that player controls. That creature does not untap during its controller's untap phase as long as Somnophore remains in play. Phyrexian Ghoul. 2 and a black. Summon Zombie. 2/2. Sacrifice a creature. Phyrexian Ghoul gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Abyssal Horror. 4 black. Summon Horror. 2/2. Flying. When Abyssal Horror comes into play, target player chooses and discards 2 cards. Disenchant. 1 and a white. Instant. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I always loved this illustration for Disenchant. Just so gorgeous. Donato Giancola. Great artist. Humble. 1 and a white. Instant. Target creature loses all abilities and is a 0/1 creature until end of turn. Power Sink. Now there's a decent counter spell. X and a blue. Interrupt. Counter targets. Where did I get to? Counter target spell unless its caster pays an additional X. If he or she does not, tap all mana producing lands that player controls and remove all mana from his or her mana pool. Catalog. 2 and a blue. Instant. Draw 2 cards, then choose and discard a card. Rescind. 1 blue. Instant. Return target permanent to owner's hand. Cycling 2. Turnabout. 2 blue. Instant. Tap or untap all artifacts, creatures, or lands target player controls.
Turnabout is fair play.
Yeah. Confiscate. 4 blue. Enchant permanent. You control enchanted permanent. Sicken. Black. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -1/-1. Cycling 2. Despondency. 1 and a black. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -2/-0. When Despondency is put into a graveyard from play, return Despondency to owner's hand. Exhume. 1 and a black. Sorcery. Each player chooses a creature card in his or her graveyard and puts that creature into play. That's a decent card, actually.
Yeah, it's very debatable.
Yes, your opponent gets to put a creature back, but so do you.
Like if you discarded...
For like 2 mana, you get to put something back into play.
Discard deck.
Yeah.
Oh look, I'm going to discard this... Megalodon.
Right?
What? It's back?
Right, exactly. But then your opponent gets to bring something back too.
if
Well,
he
that's
has
where
no
you
graveyard.
or you control what he discards.
Right. I've ran that in a deck that stole his graveyard, and then gave us both something. It's like,
Yep.
only thing you have left is this come and play that helps me.
Expunge. 2 and a black. Instant. Destroy target non-artifact, non-black creature. That creature cannot be regenerated this turn. Cycling 2. Victimize. 2 and a black. Sorcery. Choose 2 target creature cards in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, put the 2 chosen creatures into play tapped. Not bad at all. Diabolic Servitude. 3 and a black. Enchantment. When Diabolic Servitude comes into play, choose target creature card in your graveyard and put that creature into play. When the chosen creature is put into a graveyard, remove the creature from the game and return Diabolic Servitude to owner's hand. When Diabolic Servitude leaves play, remove the chosen creature from the game.
Fun and Commander.
Yes, and I got 3 of them. Well, alright, that deck was all over the place and didn't have a clear theme.
Cycling to get your graveyard full and then reanimating the creatures.
Yes, but there were only so many reanimation cards. There were way more bounce cards than there were...
It was control until you get one of the fatties.
There were no fatties.
Well,
There was just a 3/4.
the deck was then back when a 3/4...
That's true,
was
that's true. I guess I'm going by today's standards. You're right.
Today's
So,
standard,
yeah, it's graveyard manip and a little bit of recursion, a lot of bounce, a little control, some lockdown, destruction, discard. Yeah, it's not a great deck. It's really not. But
for the time...
it was pretty darn good.
Yeah, it's
And,
still worth
I mean,
it.
for a Precon, of course. It's still a Precon no matter how you look
Yeah.
at it.
That's the average difficulty, not expert level.
Right. I
Wow. I really have a lot to learn about Magic the Gathering.
I've been playing Magic since the 90s.
So have I. 97.
I've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Since 96.
Well, see, you started that when it began. I didn't even start Magic when it began. If I'd tried, my mom would have had such a fit. Well, alright. That's the first deck. We'll come back in a few minutes with the next episode. Well, special, not episode. Next episode is on Monday. And that's going to be 5th Dawn. So, alrighty. That was one deck. 1 down, 3 to go. Stay tuned. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want to see. Hit me up. Later.